Hey there, thanks for tuning in. This is Mrs. J, and today we are looking at Autodesk Inventor, shape sheet number 2, shape number 5. This shape sheet 2 has a scale of 1/4 inch per box. So we're going to work on this one right here. I'm going to approach it by drawing this outside line, extruding it back, and then adding this side. Okay, let's go to Inventor, and we're going to make sure that we're in a project folder for shape sheet 2. It's highlighted. We're going to make a new part. We're going to start our sketch. I think I will use the XY plane to start the side of that. Okay, let's use the rectangle tool. It'll be quick. Click on the origin, drag to the right. And we're going to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes by 3. So 6 asterisk 0.25, tab on my keyboard. Tab not working. Oh, it froze. All right, I'm going to hit enter just because my keyboard froze there. Okay, so 1.5, I'm going to use the dimension tool over here. And this was 3 blocks, so 3 asterisk 0.25, enter. So 1.5 across the top, 0.75, and I'm doing this edge right here. So I kind of cut it off right here. So I'm making this rectangle. So now I'm going to take the line tool and I'm going to come, let's see, right in the center here. So if you hover, you see a green dot if you're in the center and not. See that? Get on the green dot and go straight up. That's going to be teeny tiny, hard to tell. 1, 2 boxes, so 0.5. Make sure you're a 90-degree angle, 0.5. And then we're just going to, since the line tool's already in there, just go to the right corner and left click it. And then you have the line tool still. You're going to click from the top to the bottom there. So you could delete all of this and clean it out, or I'm just going to extrude it and it'll still work. Hit escape. So I'm 1/2 inch up, 1.5 inches here, and 0.75 here. All right, finish my sketch. I'm going to hit the house button so it's a little smaller. Let's extrude. Because I cut these out, you're going to have to click them all when you extrude. I'm going to select the profiles, all 3 of them. This one, this one, this one. I'm going to drag it the other direction. It doesn't really matter, but it's just how I see it in the paper, so I want my brain to do the same way. And we're going to go back. Oh, I can't count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 boxes. 8 times 0.25. So my distance, 8 times 0.25. Enter. There you go. So you got your little house. Pause it if you need to go back and get the measurements. That should have been like 2 inches, right? 8 times 1/4. Okay. So now we're just going to put the little face in the front here, and then we're going to extrude it. Really easy. New sketch. Put it on this bottom face right here. I should say right side face. Let's be proper. Use this tool to move it over. We're going to make a rectangle. Just make sure your rectangle hits that line and then come down and hits the bottom line. You'll see it change color if you've hit it properly. I'm going to hit escape. See, I've got black here, purple, purple. That means that they've connected. They're exactly on there. We want that. And then we want to bring our line tool to get the front of that. It's only a little bit more than 1 box. That's hard to tell, that one. So talking about right here, it is, so I made this, right? So I got 1 box and then a little bit more. So let's just do the line tool, see how it looks. Line tool, gonna go from this corner and get up to where you see the center. If you hover, you see how that dash comes up? That means you're in the center. So let's click that, and then let's click here. And then we'll just dimension it. Go to the dimension tool, go to that center that you just made, touch the top of that line you just made, and let's call it 0.3. Because that looks kind of like the picture. Okay, so if you were careful there, you used the line tool, you made sure you got to the center of there, closed it up over here, and you dimensioned it 0.3 from here to here. Finish your sketch, and now we're going to extrude. A little tricky, but it's actually not that bad. So we're going to choose two profiles. See profiles, this one and this one. This one on the top. Click both of them, and we want to come over here and click symmetric. Symmetric? Symmetric, asymmetric is probably more proper, but that's fine. I don't know why it says distance A, but I want it to be 2 boxes, 0.5. Does that look right? Yeah, 0.5. And I think if I click OK, I'm okay. Oh no, it didn't go all the way through. Look at that. First time I made it wrong. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to edit that. Extrusion 2, right click, edit the feature. So I guess it needed to be asymmetric. And then that second one, see this one in here? I just needed to pull it inside the object. As long as it's in there, it's joining and it's not going to cut, right? So it was 0.5 in the front, distance A was 0.5, and distance B is whatever, as long as you cut it inside and it does not go all the way through. I should be on join and then press OK. And now it looks like it does in the picture. That's a fun one, a little Monopoly piece. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to save it and put it on the proper drawing sheet.